What is up YouTube fam? In this video I will be showing you how you can install Magento 2.4 on your Windows machine. Just for your information, I'll be installing this on a remote Windows server, so you might see any delay, but the process is same. So let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about the prereqs. First of all, you will be needing XAMPP. If you don't already have it installed, you can install it, but make sure to install the XAMPP with PHP version of 7.3 or greater. Otherwise, it will cause you some errors later. The second thing you'll be needing is Composer. If you don't have it installed, it's a very easy process to install it. Just download the exe file and run it. And to verify the installation, you can just type in Composer in the command prompt and you should see an output like this. The third thing is the Magento itself. So to download Magento, select the version 2.4.1 and make sure that the include sample data is unchecked. So the file size will be around 170 MB. Click on download. This will require you to log in with your Adobe account. If you already have one, you can just sign in. If you don't, you can create a free account and then proceed to download. This will take some time. I'm gonna pause it. Okay, after downloading it, open the zip file, copy it. Now navigate to your installation directory where XAMPP is installed and then go to htdocs. Here create a new folder with the name of Magento and paste in your zip file here. I'm gonna rename it with a small caps M, and now I'm just gonna extract it here. Okay, now we can delete the zip file as it is no longer needed. Now the fourth thing is the Elasticsearch. So we need to download the Elasticsearch. Just click on the Elasticsearch for Windows and it should start downloading. After the download is complete, copy the zip file, navigate back to the htdocs folder inside your XAMPP and then create a new folder with the name of Elasticsearch and paste and extract the contents of zip file in that folder we have just created. Now to run the Elasticsearch, we need to fire up our Apache and MySQL. Then go to the Elasticsearch folder and then into the bin file and double click on elasticsearch.bat file. This should start the Elasticsearch. It might take few seconds to fire up the Elasticsearch. You can confirm that either Elasticsearch is running or not by visiting localhost :9200 and you should see something like this. Okay, so now you need to create a new database. So navigate to localhost /phpMyAdmin and from there create a new database with the name of Magento. We'll be using this database in the future. So far so good. Now we need to configure a few files before we can actually install Magento. All the files that needs to be updated and all the custom code that we need to insert in those files, I'll mention all that in the description of the video, as well as I'll also drop a link for the text-based tutorial so that you guys can easily copy the code and paste it. So navigate back to the directory where we extracted Magento and then visit the vendor folder. And in the vendor folder, find the Magento folder and then navigate to framework and image, adapter, and now open gd2.php. Now search for a function with the name of validate URL scheme. It should be around line 86. Comment it out and paste in the updated code for this function. As you can see, we have only updated the if statement in this method. So now just save the file and close it. The second file which we need to edit is inside the Magento folder, then navigate to vendor and now navigate to Magento again. From here, open the framework folder. Then open the view folder. Then element folder and template folder. And finally, the file folder. Inside here, open the validator.php with any code editor. Now you can search for the method isPath in directories, or you can just scroll down to line 138 and comment out that line and paste our custom snippet of code there. Then just simply save the file and exit. There's another file that we need to update, and it is inside the interception folder. Now open the file pluginlistgenerator.php. Here you can either search for the right method or just scroll down to line 158, comment it out and insert our custom snippet. Notice that we are not replacing the existing default code, but instead we are just commenting it out and inserting our new code, just in case if at any point you want to revert to the original code. Now just save the plugin list generator.php and you can close it now. Now we need to update the php.ini file. So click on config and select php.ini file. There is another way to access the php.ini file. Let me show you how. First of all, go to the XAMPP folder and from there navigate to PHP folder. Scroll down a bit and you should see php.ini file. Now open this file with any text editor of your choice and search for SOAP. Here you should see a list of all the PHP extensions available. Now we need to enable 4 extensions which are at line 921, 943, 44 and 949. So just remove the semicolon before the word extension and enable the extension SOAP, sockets, XSL and INTL. Now save the file and exit and restart XAMPP once again. Now we are ready to install Magento. Navigate to the Magento folder inside the htdocs and open a command prompt there. Now we need to run this command. I will drop this command in the description so that you don't have to type it out. Let me briefly explain what this command does. So the base URL basically identifies where we have extracted our Magento inside the htdocs. The second thing, the DB name is the name of the database which we have created earlier. So just double check it. It is Magento. The admin first name and admin last name are the name that will be displayed in the admin panel of Magento. And the admin user and admin password is the username and password that will be used to log in into the Magento admin panel. This command will take some time to execute, so I'll just pause the video and wait for it to complete executing. If you find any error while running this command, just make sure that your PHP version is 7.3 or greater. You can check that by navigating to localhost/dashboard and click on the PHP info there. And at the top you can see the version of your PHP. So mine is 7.4. If your version is lower than 7.3, so you need to upgrade your XAMPP. Okay, so the command took some time to run and now as you can see it has installed or completed successfully. Now there are a couple of more commands that we need to run. I'll drop all these commands in the description so you can just copy and paste them. The first command is setup :di::compile. Let me just clear the screen before running the second command. And now the second command is for the indexing. So it's indexer :reindex. Now let me clear the screen again. and now we need to run setup.upgrade. This will take some time, so I'll just pause the video, or maybe I'll just fast forward it. After the command is run successfully, let's just clear the screen and run the next command, which is setup static content deploy f. Now this will take again some time. I'll just fast forward it. Now this next command we will run is an additional command. You don't need to run it, but I'll recommend running it, as it will set the mode to development and you will be able to see the errors, which will help you debug them. Okay, so now we just need to clean the cache. And now let me clear the screen again. And now we just need to flush them. We also need to disable two modules so that we can access Magento in development mode. The first one is Magento_CSP. Oops, I made a typo there. So let me correct it. And the second one is Magento 2-factor auth. Now navigate to localhost/php. Why I cannot speak. Now navigate to localhost/phpMyAdmin and select the Magento database and run the following query. You will also find this query in the description of the video. And after running the query, we just need to clean the cache again. So navigate back to your command prompt and run the cache clean config command. And that is pretty much it. Now just open a new tab and type in localhost/magento/admin to access the admin panel. Heads up, this will take a lot of time to load when you are loading it for the first time. Now type in the username and password we used while installing the Magento. The one I used was admin for the username and admin123 for the password. Now after logging in, you might find this error that it will keep on loading and loading forever. So in order to solve this, there's one little thing we need to do. Navigate back to the XAMPP, then htdocs, then Magento folder where we extracted the Magento, and from there we need to navigate to the app folder, then etc, then di.xml file. You can open this file with any text editor of your choice. Now search for symlink. It should be around line 736 and change the word symlink to copy with a capital C. Save it, exit the code editor and restart XAMPP. Now try reloading the page. You can access the admin panel at localhost/magento/admin, and you can access the website at localhost/magento. When accessing the admin panel for the first time, it will ask for the permission for data collection. You can either allow or deny it. Now it's gonna take some time to load, so you just need to wait. In the meantime, let's open the localhost/magento to access the user front end or the storefront. It will also take a lot of time to load, so you just need to wait for the first time. And as you can see, the home page has been loaded successfully. By home page I mean the storefront, and the admin panel has also been loaded. So this is how you can install Magento on Magento 2.4 on Windows 10. If you have any problem or if you have any queries, you can drop a comment and I will try to get back to them. Don't forget to like the channel, like the video and subscribe the channel. Take care. Bye.